Another try me like no week. I'm pretty, but I finesse the teeth. I'm on a daily basis. I'm quick to break it down for them. I don't. We not friends and we not pals. Beating down your block, taking from they gals.
And of course, you said you're a big fan of 2K. Do you have a specific one that you started with that's very memorable to you?
Oh, 2010.
So it would have been.
Was it the Celtics?
That would have been the Celtics cover was 2K9, Garnett.
2K9. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it was 2K9. Yes,
okay.
yes, it was that year. It was that year. I remember just playing it. I was in high school around that time. I graduated 2010, and just playing it like sun up to sundown, just day and night, just playing hours and hours. Yeah.
It's been an exciting season already, Doris, but I think the middle of the year is when you really get an idea of which teams are in it for the long haul. They reveal their true self.
Right. By the midpoint of the season, the best teams are really starting to take shape. Everyone's much more dialed in. You can tell that winning matters, that the groups are collectively pulling in the same direction. So I agree. By this time of the year, we have a pretty good idea who is going to win and win consistently.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Bay and Bagley will slot in at small and power forward. Hayes and Cunningham, the backcourt pair. And it's Duran in at the 5.
Assist from Sadiq Bey.
MP with it. And MP throws it down.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And so it's Detroit with the ball, following the bucket by the Celtics. Back to Cunningham, 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Cunningham finds Hayes. Back to Cunningham. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Craig on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And, Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Outside, Bagley puts up a 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. The Celtics have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And the basket by MP.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. And Jason Tatum seems GA like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Knocks it loose and stolen by MP. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Now, here's Bagley. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. They could use a bucket. Some solid defense from Brown.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 16 points.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Hayes. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Boston. Williams, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Jackson comes in for Al Horford. And Smart subbed in for Brown.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
This is his first free throw of the game.
74%, so-so. He probably wouldn't mind seeing it a little bit higher.
Diallo hits them both.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Outside, Smart. Back to MP. From outside the arc. And again, Boston with the triple. Indoors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving. Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Ivy after the basket by Boston. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. So here's Burks. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Stewart. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Houston passes to Smart. Here he goes. And slam dunk by Smart.
And this is where Marcus Smart has gotten so much better at reading the defense. He sees an open lane and he attacks it.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws.
All the officials are all over that.
The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Boston making a switch here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved, and prove he belongs here.
And here's MP for three. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end of the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Celtics lead by 19. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your...
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Malcolm Brogdon out there with MP. And it's Williams at center. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bucks put on a show. He ended up with 62 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. The stat line was filled.
So it's Boston ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route. MP's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
On the court for the Pistons, Bay and Bagley will slot in at small and power forward. Hayes and Cunningham, the backcourt pair. And it's Duran in at the center. And a deep three from MP. Kept alive by Boston. Williams finds Tatum. And here's MP for three. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Number 20.
Tatum's got assist number 5 here tonight. Hayes the pass to Duran. Now here's Hayes. Covered by MP.
Ooh,
put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And here's MP for three. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Back to Hayes. Bagley trying to free himself up.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
MP deciding where to go with it. And again, Boston with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And again, Boston with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Hayes kicks to Cunningham. And the pass to Bay. Passes it to Bagley. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. That's a 2 from Cunningham. The rebound by the Celtics. And here's Boston. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's MP, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Boston making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Justin Jackson comes in for Al Horford. And Brogdon subbed in for Jason Tatum. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Stewart checked in for Duren. Nerlens Noel comes in for Bagley. Diallo's checked in for Cade Cunningham. And Ivy subbed in for Hayes. Boston has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. And here's MP for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 48.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. To halt the run, Diallo the pass to Noel. Pulls from the top of the key. Bay, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Knocked loose. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And a wide open look for MP. And the Celtics another 3.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Ivy. Detroit, no good that time either.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The 3 from MP. That one doesn't go. And so it's the Boston Celtics holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And substitutions on the point with the new group. They've got Jackson. MP is out there with Valentine. Then it's Williams. And it's Houston in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Boston 5. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And here's MP for 3. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 60.
Number 12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
A kicks to Cunningham. Joseph against MP. Bay passes to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, and Jalen Duren picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. So for the Pistons, Stewart checked in for Duren. Noel comes in for Bagley, and Lee subbed in for Cunningham. MP, good.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Joseph, the pass to Stewart. Back to Joseph. And he converts the layup. Joseph's got his first basket.
Now, Corey Joseph does not lack for confidence on the interior. Don't let the size fool you. The frame, the game, it's all there.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Pass to Bay. Back to Lee. Outside, Joseph. Well, you're looking at the MVP race last season between three incredible big men with Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Analyzing that, Doris, what's your big takeaway?
The idea that the big man, the 5 spot in the NBA is obsolete. That argument is over. What impresses me is the skill level of NBA players, particularly manning the center position in the modern age. Highly skilled, can shoot it, can take it off the bounce, and are exceptional passers. Boy, this is fun to watch.
Now here's Bay. A floater, and the play by Joseph as he finishes it off for 2.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Boston.
And this was one that never really hits it again. Wow!
We're bearing witness to one of the great scoring seasons of all time.
Greg, he's delivering night in and night out. Great games and nearing 3rd all-time for scoring in a season.
And guys, don't look now, but Michael Jordan's scoring mark from 1987 is in his sights.
MP's shot is good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Now here's Bay. Defense is right there. Pass to Noel. Now Stewart. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Mayor, you crazy. Young rich, feel like I got something to prove. If he acting like a fool, tried to f me back when I was up in school, but I was. These is facts. Any could vouch for me. I can't break no bread if you weren't sleeping on that couch. Put them on TV, my giving out that cloud for free, and I'm not for the game, so you better watch your mouth for me. Ayy, cause it get ugly. But I'm a sweetheart, you can't tell. You wouldn't know what all I've been through, cause I make this look well. I can't send you no money, so don't call me from no, cause I ain't hold no down. So you better not go to, I mean that. Watch a couple, I hate I seen that. We got, can't that guy, I won't get in between that. We toss around, we treat these like they beanbags. Think they play us till they meet a real. And I like sugar, but ain't a thing sweet. I will never let another try me like no weak. I'm pretty, but I finesse the teeth. I'm on a daily basis. I'm quick to break it down for them.
All right, so here we are. You're filming MP. What does it mean to you to see yourself in NBA 2K23? How realistic it is? Was it a surreal feeling to look at yourself in the game?
Since, day one, coming in the studio, seeing how everything is done, seeing everyone writing on the wall, signing off, and getting my facial scan. That's like when it all hit. Like, oh, wow. This is like really happening.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at...
Substitution will go for a different look here. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Holmgren. Mobley comes in for Smith. Murray's checked in for Herbert Jones. And MP subbed in for Owens. So Team World's 5 right now. They've got Thomas. Yurtsevin out there with Jones. Then it's Sharp, and it's Daniels in the point guard.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. An All-Star Week is one great show after another.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective with the shot.
And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game, because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
And Team World calls time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And USA making a change here. Highland's checked in. Jones, the pass to Sharp. Good ball movement here by Team World. Back to Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on James Wiseman. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
MP, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Team World trails by 6. The pass to Sharp. He kicks to Thomas. Mobley against Jones. 3-pointer. Daniels connects from 3-point range. Daniels has got 7 points. You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still just getting familiar with these players, it is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor, and it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers. Already, they've piled up 8 second-chance points.
Feasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
And stolen by MP. And the dunk by MP.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. He's got 14.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Here's Daniels. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. The 3 from MP. Another 3 for USA.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. USA ahead. They lead by 18. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Everyone get loud and put your hands together for go.
Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
Holmgren is out there with Smith. Then it's Jones. Then it's MP. And it's Owens in at the 2 guard. And for Team World, Kuminga out there with Wagner. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Vildoza in at the point.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And for this young man, this game is serving as kind of a coming out party, if you will. A lot of fans haven't seen him that often during the regular season.
And that's one of the neat things about the Rising Stars Challenge. It's a way for some talented young players to get their first taste of the national spotlight.
Pass to Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Back to Wagner. Takes the 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Pass to Giddey. Now, here's Wagner. To the middle. And the basket by Vildoza.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Team World foul. Alperen Şengün.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for USA.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
The 3 from MP. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Vildoza, the pass to Giddey. Wagner with it. Back to Giddey. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Giddey's got 9.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The 3 from MP. Another 3 for USA.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Tipped away. Şengün kicks to Giddey. Inside. Good ball movement here by Team World. And it's Wagner missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And the foul. USA cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Everyone get loud and put your hands together for go.
Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the... He's checked in for Ivy.
At the line
for Team World, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
They've got Owens. Smith is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Jones. And it's MP in at the shooting guard position. And for Team World, we've got Kuminga. Also, Franz Wagner out there. Josh Giddey is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Vildoza in at the point guard position. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for USA. MP. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for USA.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
You know, the defense has given them that shot, and they've knocked it down consistently, and that's been a real key factor for them tonight.
Evan Mobley's checked in for USA. Yurtseven's checked in for Team World. Jones comes in for Kuminga. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got 6.
Josh Giddey.
Now USA with it. MP with it. Misses in close.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. MP against Giddey. And here's MP for 3. Wiseman. And then Wiseman slams it in.
And these fans are getting treated to just some amazing aerial action in this game.
And that's the way it should be, right? I mean, it's All-Star Week. You don't lay it in, you punch it in.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Knocked away. Jones the pass to Thomas. On the wing, Giddey. Covered by MP. Team World with another miss.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And it's good for 2. MP's got 42 in the game.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Daniels, he's checked in for Team World.
Into the lineup for Team World, Dyson Daniels.
Thomas passes to Daniels. And here's Sharp from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 4 assists now tonight.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
And the dunk by MP.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
2 minutes remaining in the
pass to Sharp.
2 minutes.
Thomas with the ball. He's covered by Murray. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. From 12 feet out, Thomas, no luck.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
And here's MP for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 50 points.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Here's Daniels, covered by MP. And then Sharp with the dunk.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
MP, that's for 2. Again, USA.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
The pass to Sharp. Back to Daniels. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on James Wiseman. He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5.
Team World, Dyson Daniels. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Daniels. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for USA.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here is Daniels, covered by MP. Pass to Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the elbow. Thomas, no luck. MP outside. Wiseman dishes to MP. Another 3 for USA.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. USA ahead. They finish off the third quarter on a 20-7 run. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. A night none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic, just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
Smith is out there with James Wiseman. Then it's MP. Then there's Murray. And it's Highland in at the 2-guard spot. Here is Daniels, covered by MP. Watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation.
This has definitely been a problem for him tonight. Way too many turnovers.
And with the play-in tournament, single-game elimination comes to the NBA, Clark. It brings tremendous ratings in the college game. And it's good to see it, I think, here in the pros.
I agree with you 100%, Kevin. Absolutely. I mean, the midseason tournament might also have that same kind of appeal. I think those high stakes really make for compelling, dramatic viewing.
Here's Jones. It's hauled in by USA. Wiseman's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's MP for 3. That one, no good. And Team World will come the other way. Outside Thomas. Down low. Banked in off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
MP outside. Second chance shot, and Wiseman with the lay-in.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
Passes it to Sharp. Back to Thomas. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for Team World, Cameron.
That free throw good from Thomas. And Team World making a change here. Vildoza's checked in, and both free throws good for Thomas. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Shot clock at 6. He takes it in, Daniels, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Daniels has gone a nice 5 of 8 shooting from the floor. And here's MP for 3. And Jones pulls it down. And it's Jones with the ball for Team World. Here now, Vildoza. The fader. Jones, no luck. Murray, the pass to Smith. And here's MP for 3. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Pass to Daniels. Good ball movement here by Team World. Yurtsevin passes to Thomas. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The 3 from MP. Another 3 for USA.
Out of their last hot makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Here now, Vildoza. Covered by MP. Vildoza. And Wiseman sends it back.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team. 12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Outside Thomas. Daniels from outside. It's hauled in by USA.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there. It wasn't in the cards.
The tray. Another triple from MP.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here's Daniels, 6 to shoot, kicks it to Thomas. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Vildoza, the pass to Thomas. Here now, Vildoza. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for USA.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
And USA making a change here. Jones is checked in. So it's USA now. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. The 3 from MP. And he's good on the 3 ball.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
2 minutes, 2.
Now Daniels. There's the pass to Thomas. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. That's tipped. It's stolen by Weissman. MP, that's for 2. Again, USA.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Launches it. Another 3 for USA.
He scored over half their points so far. Just an unbelievable effort.
Outside Thomas. .114 left to play here in the fourth. Passes to Yurtsevin. To the inside to stop the run. And Jones sends it back. MP looking around. This one for 3. Sinks the triple.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Foul. Second team foul.
.50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here now, Vildoza. Covered by MP.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
At the line for Team World, Luka Vildoza.
And he makes both free throws. So it's USA now. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for USA.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
Thomas passes to Daniels. Here now, Vildoza. They grab their own miss.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
And since the break, he's just been money from beyond. When he's this hot, the green light just doesn't seem to get any greener.
And so Michael Malone calls a timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
So much great young talent on the floor, but he stole the show with the display he put on. Out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball. Nine seconds left in the fourth quarter. MP outside. Hits it from three-point range.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game, and he's been the dominant figure today, no doubt about it.
So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Mayor, you crazy.
Of course, you had to keep it under tight lock and key. I don't think fans understand. Like, we hold pretty big secrets here at NBA 2K. So when the moment came and you got to tell family and friends, what was their reaction?
Man, everyone was like jumping through the roof. Like everyone was super excited. But the biggest one was my nephews. Like literally, so before booking the job, they came over for, I forget exactly what. They just came over.
Nothing like it, folks. The All-Star festivities in the air. Kevin Harlan, and here we go with MP.
If shots aren't falling, shooters need to stick with what got them here. Don't change anything.
Yeah, I mean, you can't be a tailor out there and think you're going to do some alterations. Just keep shooting the way that you shoot.
4 at 6.
Well, he handled that right well.
9, 10.
Effortless motion.
Can't sink the money ball there. 12. That's 13.
Shooting with confidence.
5 big points on that rack alone. 17. And he's at 18.
Me likey.
Sinks his fifth straight right there. Down to the money rack. Now he's going 7 consecutive hits. He's now up to 24. Couldn't finish it off, but still put up an impressive number. His score, 25 points on the round. A scintillating performance. My goodness, that was special.
It's a tremendous...
2, 1, go!
So it's Luka Doncic now. He finishes off the round with 19 points. An outstanding round. He looked very comfortable.
Yeah, you just needed to get warmed up a little bit in that round, and he got his misses out of the way early and then caught fire.
And so here we go, Desmond Bane.
And they say
16 points is his score for the round. And so here we go with Trae Young. It can be a big advantage going last. He knows the score he needs to beat in order to qualify. MP's got one of the best scores in round 1, a serious contender.
You know, we've seen some tremendous shooting tonight. These guys were ready to bring the heat.
And we're seeing some big scores this year.
And so here we go. Luka Doncic. He's got to improve on his score, 25 points on the round. And we don't see this too often. He was on another level there.
Man, that was an all-time shootout right there.
Oof, that one is going to stand the test of time.
And here we go with MP. He had the highest score in the last round. Let's see if he can do it again here in the finals.
In his career, he's been an outstanding distance shooter.
And after going first in round 1, he has been waiting for his chance to get back up there. Now, in the finals, is there any concern that he's maybe been sitting a little too long?
Maybe a little bit, but if I'm him, I get right back out there, look to do a repeat performance. I just can't dwell on the previous round. Lock in, and let's knock him down.
Gets the money ball.
He is on fire. Smooth stroke.
8 more points for him to tie it up. That makes it 5 in a row.
6 more to do this.
21, 22, 23.
Now he's got it.
Gets it to go, and that'll do it.
That's your winning bucket.
And how about a few more just for the show? He's in the zone right now.
His total for the round will be 31 points. That just goes to show you how good the shooting has gotten in this league. Wow.
How about going 9 for 9 on money balls? That was
0-0. A big thank you to all you fans who made it out to
Mayor, you crazy.
When you're filming these scenes, you're in a full mocap suit, you have a camera rigged to your head. It's a lot of intensive work to get inside those suits every day. So filming this, what was some of the biggest challenges filming in a mocap suit in a mocap studio as opposed to maybe just acting in front of a camera without all the equipment?
It took a while for me to kind of get used to. You know, I remember like my first couple weeks, I'm banging the camera, I'm banging the headset, I'm touching my face. You can't touch your face.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement. From the coaches to the players, to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. We've got Harden. Jokic is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's LeBron James, and it's Leonard in at the 2.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power and attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Get ready for your
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. First quarter, just over a minute played. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. Now, he was modest. He thinks the success he's had as a coach is because of the players he's gotten to work with this season. He said, I'm surrounded by talent. Guys who actually have to go out there on the court and get it done deserve the respect. And, Kevin, this is why so many of his players respect him.
Okay, David, thanks. And here is Doncic. Kawhi Leonard getting his three to go. Doncic with the bucket.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
LeBron against MP. And another three from the East.
And no one's going to ever claim that the All-Star Weekend is about defense. And we got a taste of that right there.
Leonard against Doncic. Now here's Harden. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And here's MP for three. And another three from the East.
As he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Giannis. And it's Jokic missing. Doncic passes to MP. Three-pointer. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. MP's really making a difference here.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
And some changes here for the East. Allen's checked in for Embiid. Zach LaVine comes in for Doncic. And Ball subbed in for Stephen Curry. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Adebayo is checked in for Jokic. DeRozan comes in for LeBron. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Morant in for James Harden.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And continuing to press their advantage, they're not taking their foot off the gas.
Leonard, the pass to DeRozan. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And this game literally has been wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And here's DeRozan after the three-pointer from MP. Morant outside. Over Ball. Second shot opportunity, and Morant will lay it in.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And that one's good, Leonard.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
And I'm not sure he realizes there are 4 other guys on the floor with him, trying to make this a one-man show.
Yeah, he's got a little black hole going on there. If he gets it, then he's not giving it up to anybody else, and that's really not what this game is about.
And some changes here for the East. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Allen. And Vucevic subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Then for the West All-Stars, Andre Ayton's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And Middleton subbed in for Kawhi Leonard.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Team foul.
16 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now Booker still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Over Valanciunas.
Nice job of affecting the shot there by Valanciunas, using those long arms to just frustrate the shooter.
And so it's the East All-Stars feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We come back right after this. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
MP is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Now, here's MP. He's got 32.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Here's Lillard following the three from MP. Fires from the line. Again, the West All-Stars.
I think Middleton is absolutely dynamic when he's involved in the pick and roll. He's really skilled at his decision-making. He knows when to pass and when to shoot.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like.
So it's the East All-Stars ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And with as many three-pointers as they drain, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final two quarters.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' foul. They've got Antetokounmpo, Harden out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's LeBron James. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill, incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
And here's MP for three. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game. Harden kicks to LeBron. Back to Harden. Passes it to LeBron. Jokic trying to free himself up. James misses. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. And here's MP for three. And another three from the East.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 6. Here's Leonard. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Butler. And so Doncic will bring it up for the East All-Stars. MP, good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Leonard. 11 points in the game. Harden finds James. Shot clock at 6. And James throws it down.
Getting better and better as a playmaker. Giannis is the ultimate team-first superstar. He does put up big assist numbers, and that's an evolving part of his game.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
LeBron outside. Feeds it to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate it.
And here is James after the three-pointer from MP. Some nice passing here by the West. Yep, that one goes. LeBron's got 9 points.
Yeah, you know, LeBron's mental strength is just so focused that nothing much phases him. He stays locked in. You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
And stolen by MP. It's Curry. That time on the assist by MP. Curry's got his first basket of the night.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Harden. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. The West again cannot hit. To the paint. And the dunk by Embiid.
Embiid showing you a little force, wanting to dunk it down whenever he can.
Outside Leonard. Back to LeBron. Pass to Jokic. And the rejection by Embiid.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
MP, good.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And here are the East All-Stars. Good, and Butler gets the assist. MP's got 59 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's LeBron shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Luka Doncic.
Oh, it's so much fun watching Jokic do his thing. I mean, he's not uber athletic, but my, is he skilled. He wows you with some of the passes he makes and some of the finishes he completes.
And Young kicks to MP. Fires from deep. And another 3 from the east.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Now here's Morant for 3. Can't connect. And so it's the East All-Stars, able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Vucevic. Then it's MP. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Edwards in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. Lillard against MP. Now here's Lillard. Tight defense on him. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And the NBA last season announced the creation of 6 new trophies for the division winner. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Mayor, you crazy.